So what are we anticipating for this new week? I think we just go straight to what we should be looking at this new week. So we'll be looking at bearish on dollar this week. We're looking at bearish on dollar this week. As well as we have this massive bullish candle that closed last week. So here is this and a very strong engulfing candle. You can see the very strong bearish candle that closed last week. So this week now, we'll be looking for sell opportunity on this range. Anything, we want price to come back to this weekly range, this bearish weekly range. So from here, we can look for what? A sell opportunity, maybe this week. Looking at sell to this week become was our drawn liquidity for the week. So this is what we'll be looking at this week on DSY, on dollar, that continue the bearish on DSY. So we have price, which has already break below this trend line, because the price is trading below. So here's our drawn liquidity now from weekly and then weekly basis and the daily basis. So we are looking at targeting display this week, right? So that's our focus. That's our focus. But we want to see dollar trade back at least inside the weekly range. This is our weekly range where the candle break the last candle. If you can see price maybe trading to the range and giving us a sell opportunity, so to sell back and target this low. So that's what I will be looking at this week on dollar. So you can see now the price is already giving us a kind of break of structure from 4 hours. So we have a break of structure here, right? So we have a break of structure. So now, then we have this imbalance, this 4 hours imbalance that is here. And we have this supply zone. So let me just mark the old imbalance and supply zone. Let me delete this. So looking at as price return, maybe somewhere around here, I'll be looking for a short opportunity. So that is DSY, that is dollar direction. Here's our drawn liquidity for the week. So this is our target for the week on the sell side on DSY. So that will now lead us to our dollar now. Don't forget, today we'll just be running on weekly directions on all the weekly directions. So we have GBP USD close very strong bullish last week also. So we'll continue on looking at bullish directions, buy opportunity on GU. So here now become what our drawn liquidity for GU for this week. So 1.37541 is our target for GU this week on long. So we want to see between today and Friday if GU can hit this liquidity that is residing above here. So in anticipation to that, all we shall be looking for is what? A buy opportunity. So now we have last week candle close very strong. This my purple line here is my weekly range now. All I'm looking out is price do what? To come back into this. So I want to now, this purple cycle is my trading zone. So as price come back into this purple range, which is my weekly range, then all I'm looking for is a buy opportunity to take price to this drawn on liquidity. So to buy, we know we need a discount. We need price to come to a discount. So that's why I'm waiting for price on this purple range for look for a buy. And if price fail to come to this purple range and continue, then maybe I will not get involved in the trade. So when we jump to daily, so now market open this morning. You can see even on daily, we are doing what? We are breaking structure. This is, if you look at it also, these are internal break of structure, and we have another, we can categorize it as a overall break of structure. So here we have some demand to work with. We have this demand here, like a doji. We have this demand. So this demand here, there's no fair value gap. So especially this demand and look at doji, maybe we may see a buy opportunity. So I'm still in that range that I want price to drop to this purple cycle and look for what opportunity to go long on GU and have more what my drawn liquidity as my target for the week. So this will be our focus. If we have a focus where we want to trade to, so all we need to do is to trade align with the trend. So if we are looking for a buy, there's no need of looking for a sell, Just wait, be patient, let price give you a buy opportunity, and then you can do what? You can shoot the gun and go long on GU. So this is a very clear direction trade that it demands a lot of patience. So this is it of 4 hours. We are breaking structure, breaking structure. So patiently, we'll be waiting for price to come in my trading zone and look for trading zone. So now this is the low we have to this side now. So price coming to where? Come to our basics, which our discount is also fall in line with my trading zone. Then here I shall be looking for a medium to go long. So when you are going long, we see a buy opportunity. You can target 1 to 2, 1 to 3, or if you can hold price to the end of the week and to the drawn liquidity. So this is what I will be looking at on this GU. So GU, in summary for GU, we are looking for what? A buy opportunity in continuation of the bullish, and we have already a drawn liquidity on that. Then we move to Euro USD. So Euro USD, we need to see how we closed last week. Very, very important. So Euro USD, you can see we are very bullish. We are very, very bullish. So look at weekly, look at all these things. Now, how do you know that we are very bullish in a particular currency? Momentum, that's what we call volume. So the volume, look at when we're bearish here, look at the volume of the sell side candle. You cannot compare with when we have a volume of the buy. Then we have a change of market direction here. Then we have this big volume that close and engulf this thing. You can see volume. When we have this sell, we have little sell. You see volume. Now look at this volume that did one week. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks. Even the 5 weeks volume is not up to half of it's just half of what one candle did. So that's why we know that there's a volume. Look at what last week did. Last week also closed with a big volume. Now this last week, only 1 week almost cover what happened in 2 weeks. So that is an indication to know that the market is seriously bullish. So and we just want to stay on the bullish on the face of this trend. So last week I have my weekly candle close. And this format last week, this is the close candle, this is the bottom. So I have my range, or I'm waiting for this draw liquidity for the week. That is draw liquidity for the week, right? So all I'm waiting for price trade back into my weekly range. Then I look for what opportunity lot to go long and that to draw liquidity. So that is the focus. That is the focus for this week on EU also, like GU. So price now is currently trading. You can see, and when we look at trend line formation, we have that trend line price already violated this trend line. So that is one. And when you look at this range here, if you look at this, all this low that form resistance, you can see that our price break up, our price close, retest it, and now. So we are no longer, look at how this low was formed, price break, retest, and price sold down. So when price break and retest, this became a resistance and price pull down. Now we have regained back this zone. So now all this place now become a fake out for price. So now we are moving what? Upward. So that is the target for the week. Looking for what? A buy opportunity to push up. Price come here and you can look for a buy opportunity and target the next draw on liquidity for all price. So that is what I'm looking out for on. So it means that on GU, EU, we are looking for a bullish opportunity. What price? As price are giving us a bullish evidence for the week. So we move to gold. Now gold. So gold also, we are bullish on gold. I tell you guys, we are bullish on gold. So price, what happened? Price sweep out the liquidity that are residing here. This is a weekly. Look at how price. We have this bullish candle that this very strong bullish candle that creates what? All-time high. Then we have price stay back. So this pullback is just a retest of demand. This red candle was a demand. We had this candle mitigating demand zone and bounce back. So failure for price to close bearish last week, upper week, it became dangerous for price for the bull. Now for the bearish, I mean. So now we can see how this week swept all the liquidity that is residing below here. Then we have last week closed with a bullish candle, and not just a bullish candle. How do you know that a price is reversing by candle formation? Is you can know by weekly or daily, depend on the candle formation. You can see how this green candle engulf this previous red candle. So this is a bullish. So what you can do this week is, let's see, maybe 50% as price print to 50% of this bull candle. Then what we'll do, we'll look for a long opportunity. So I'm still on my purple range. So that the purple stand as my weekly trading range. What am I looking for? Is opportunity to buy. Any time, opportunity to buy from this, whether from this top to this down, wherever price give me a sell signals. I know we sell formation, a buy formation, sorry, that we're looking for what? A buy opportunity. So I'm not interested in what? In doing this in do kata trade and sell gold for now. So we have for 4 hours, we have this break of structure. So now we have this swing low to this swing high. So can price trim to premium to discount, then that will give us a buy opportunity. So talking about the premium, we have some places that maybe this last candle here. Let's see if price trade into this zone, then that can give us a buy. We can look for a buy, and when we are buying this week, what's our drawn liquidity? We have this high as a first target. So we have here, we have this place as a drawn liquidity. Then we have this place as a drawn liquidity. So these are our drawn liquidity for this week as we continue bullish on gold. As we continue on gold, we continue looking for a drawn liquidity in that format. So this is my, so that is my focus on GU for GU, EU, and gold for this week. So all we should be focusing is what? Buying at a very good discount price or fair value gap, order block. It depends, swing low. It depends on what you see is to you use to bullish. So USDJPY, I took a trade on USDJPY on Friday. So just stress run it, but I think the trade is slightly in a little profit now. Now, why did I take that trade? Looking at price coming to this low. Now, I have confirmed, but all we can see is that we are still bearish. This guy is very, very bearish. So this guy is very, very bearish until the focus even still gonna be more bearish. So even the bullish, I'm not too convinced about the bullish. Otherwise, until this week, now to really assure that this guy will bully, we need to see maybe another bullish candle that engulf this bearish candle week. Maybe at the end of this week, if we have this bullish candle engulf this bearish candle, then that can give us okay, bearish look, because you can see that we are in a downtrend and we have not seen anything that give us a change in market directions from the weekly perspective. Look at the volume of the sell. You can see we have 1, 2, 3 days of buying. We have 1 day, 1 week, 3 weeks of buying. We have one week of it. We have 3 weeks of. You can see. So this is a volume. So volume also matter in trading. You want to look at the volume, the sell side, the buy side. Which one who is in control? Seller is in control now because we have more volume. Look at here, we have 1, 2, 3 days volume, and we have only 2 weeks that will cover the volume. So we are still what? In most of bullish, a bearish. So all we'll be looking for, I think the best place to look at now is to look for more bearish. If you can be patient, wait for bearish. Though price, I will change this color. Price swept this low. You can see this daily. Initially, this was a good. We can call this place a shift in market structure from daily. That's for daily. So, and that's what make me to have a buy here. But we need a more convince from the weekly before we can say, okay, this thing will hold. Because when you see price, what happened? Price swept the liquidity above this zone. You can see then we have it crash down, tap into this fair value gap there. So this may buy this week. I can't really tell. So this is what we'll do now to be convinced. So I still have a sell zone around this purple green. So I still have looking for a sell, and I tell you, no matter the buy, sell will so happen, and sell will happen here. We have more. You have more when the sell happen. It will have more momentum than the buy. So I'm not saying price will not buy up, but for us to convince that okay, maybe price is ready to buy back, then we need a total 4 hours. So look at it. We have this high, we have this low, we have this high, we have this low. So if you have a shift in market structure from 4 hours above this high, then we cannot be considering that, okay, maybe bullish is coming to play. So as far as USD JPY is still concerned, it's still more bearish. Whatever price do, maybe price come to this supply zone now, you see a bearish price collapsing down. So that is it. Though my buying here, I will just hold it and see if we can push to some of this imbalance, and I will exit the trade and see what next. So we are still, the weekly range still most bearish, and that's what we stick to. So that is my take on DSY, GU, EU, gold, and USD, JPY, right? So now, let's move further and look at some of other currency pair. So we have talked of this GJ. So let me talk one or two things now about the counter currency. So GJ, okay, it's like GJ is looking bullish. These 4 hours, we have price tap into this zone. Now currently, we are having this guy changing. If you have this 4-hour candle by 2 p.m., if you have this 4-hour candle close bullish, then this would be, we have this imbalance here. So you can have a trading, let's say a trading like this, then this withdrawal word, withdraw liquidity. So wait for how this 4-hour candle close. Let it close bullish. Then you can use the fair value gap here to get into the trade. And for the week, this is our drawn liquidity for the week, right? That's our drawn liquidity for the week. So that's our drawn liquidity as for GJ. So GJ from weekly, we are bullish, or even from weekly, we are bullish. So we stay with that bullish. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we are more bullish on, we remain bullish on what? On GJ. Price, we have a break of to the both side. Price calm now, tap into this daily fair value gap, and we have this. So even by today again now, okay, let's use daily candle to judge this. So we have this daily candle close bullish back. So maybe you just wait for the end of the day. You will see this daily candle close bullish. That is an engulfing candle that engulfed the previous last week Friday bearish. So we have this guy close bullish. So don't wait for a little pullback. Buy. This would be the target for what? For GU. So I think the best way is just to wait for today to be over. Let's see how this candle will close. If it close engulfing, then we'll set a limit around here. Then we can put stop loss anywhere here. Then target here. So that's for my take on GJ. Let's look at BTC and some of the indices. So BTC is seriously bullish. We are very, very bullish on BTC. So what's our weekly range? So this is our weekly range. So for last week, this year market close. So this year market closed last week. Now we'll be looking for what? What should we be looking for? Is make this a trading range for me. So this is our weekly range, right? So I'll be waiting for, okay, price to drop into this, then maybe 1 hour and do for what? Opportunity what? To go long. So BTC is bullish. So I want to remain on bullish. So if we can have price, we have like this the demand area here. We have like this demand. So if price come to this demand, look for bullish evidence, then continue buying BTC. So continue buy BTC. No all-time high has been violated. So a new all-time high has been created, which is this. So we now have a new all-time high as 111. So that 111 now can be what? A target for us for the week, which is like just something of this formation. So all you need, and if you have a serious momentum bullish, I tell you, price may not come to this place. Maybe just, and that is why anything around this purple is good as price return. It may not come to this place. Maybe anything here, see a bullish evidence, you can bullish. So this will be a drawn liquidity for this guy, because look at this volume candle that break up, and price can just come feed the imbalance and start moving up. So that is it. So let's look at NAS 100. I think just touch one by one. So NAS 100. Okay, on NAS, this is dies a little bit, right? Because we have price has been bearish, bullish for a while. Then we have price collapsing, give us like a change of character here. So price now, what happened now? Price simply returned to this imbalance. So price is reacting to imbalance. That is one. So can we say we are bearish or not? Last week, but previous week we closed with bullish, and last week we closed with bearish. So this was our last week close with bearish. So I'm looking at, due to price currently in this premium and premium. So maybe we can see a kind of bearish, and we have some gap here that will be mitigated by price. So we have this place as this liquidity void. So I'm looking at a sell opportunity on that range, So price is currently returning, it's already on my range now. So maybe this afternoon during New York session, a sell may occur here. So there are things I look out for. Maybe we have this low now, maybe this low violated, then so I can look for a sell on New York session, because all this currency pair, all these NAS, S&P, US 30 indices, they move more during New York. So, but that's the direction I'm looking for, a sell during New York on this trade. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think that is what I have for us for this coming week. That's what I'm looking at for this coming week. I don't know if you have any trade set up that you want me to quickly analyze. Quickly, kindly draw them on the chart box. Draw them on the chart box. So regarding the account flipping now, yes. I still need, it's only one person that show interest, so I still need more people to show interest. So one can get, but and that account flipping, it may be will be when we start, maybe once or twice in a week. We will be on New York. We'll be doing a New York session. It means that the day we go to flip, we'll go to do the flipping after our London session. If you see on London session, we do, but based on my studies, it may go to be majorly on New York session. So it means that those of us that are ready, then maybe we have another separate session, this thing that I will move us to, then drop another what's it called, Zoom link. So by New York session 1 p.m. exactly 1 p.m. we'll be on seat. I'll look for a trade setup whereby we can do the account flipping. So it's starting today, but we are not today now. We are not ready. There's no, maybe tomorrow so the London will determine. Now today's Monday. We are looking for like a kind of pullbacks for today now. So maybe tomorrow, Wednesday. It's not every day account flipping. It's not every time. You need to see, because what we are trying to do is $10. How we can flip $10 to 500 to 1,000. So, and we'll be risking the whole $10. Please, I don't want to hear that I blew my account. That $10 that you are moving to that separate account, just consider it as your stop loss. I must say this clear. Let the $10, consider that $10 as what? As my stop loss for that day, for that trading day. This is my stop loss. So if we took trade, if you go on our way, if we lose that $10, then another day we strategize again. And if we trade moving our way, that $10 can turn to, maybe in a single day, can turn to $100 first. Because we are risking number one, we may use big lot size. Number two, we may have like a stacking position that entry trade like 10 trade or $10. So when you are saying account flip, what we are trying to do is that how we can maximize $10. If the trade go our way, that $10 can give us $100, $200 at a go. So you get that is the account flippings we are talking about. So there's no risk management when it comes to account flipping. And that's why for now, I want us to start with maybe $10 that we can afford to lose. As we are growing, we can, okay, the time we come out to, we'll move to $20. Maybe if we have flipped $10 to 1,000 now, it will not be hard for you to pull out $20 or $50 to do a bigger flipping. So let's start small. My aim is for all of us to grow in this community, all of us to make money. So that is it. So please do the needful, and we can go any moment from this week. It can be once in a week. It can be two once in a week. But any day, then we go ahead. So then our VIP session is very, very active. So you can also do the needful. So this is what we call I think I have covered everything today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow. So please trade safe, put risk management in place when taking trade. Very, very important. Put risk management in place. Somebody asked for US30. US30, so look at it from weekly perspective. So you on the same range, but it's not that clear like that of NAS. So let's see. So price now on daily, we have raised as the bullish, we have this bearish. Let's go to smaller time frame for 4 hours. This is not too, I don't like the market reaction. So like this guy is bullish. So wait for the price clear here. Just wait. We have this high here. If price close with bullish in that manner, yes. So you can wait to buy from this fair value gap, and this will be what a drawn liquidity, a target for us. So that is it. So today, just Monday. What we just to do now is we don't need that you must trade today. All you just need to do is now is just to analyze market and position ourselves for the big move. So fine, if trade come your way, maybe New York session, if you see trade, then you can take. If you don't see trade, like the gold now, maybe gold may give us a buy opportunity during the New York session. So all you need on gold is just a pullback, a very pullback, and look for what opportunity was to shoot the gun. So if you go to 1 hour now, you can see this demand zone. We have this place will be a liquidity, right? So the price can come back to this place, can look for a buy opportunity. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time. Tomorrow, I think we're going to have a trading setup as price is reversing today. Thank you so much. I see you tomorrow. Take care and bye for now.